'Tis Friday, April the 19th, here for you today. I have any blue on me, well, besides my shirt. I painted today. I painted the pickleball court. That was after I cleaned the last of the pavilion at the top of the hill. Because, like, nobody was there, so it's kind of like, I didn't really, it was kind of like, I didn't know what to do. So yeah, I cleaned that thing at the top of the hill, picked up a little bit of trash. You know, whatever I saw laying around, whatever. And Mars. I cleaned the graffiti off the tables at the top of the hill. I think I mentioned it yesterday. Mars was here. That was the name. You know how I know? Because Mars was already back. It was only on one table this time. But it says Mars was here. So I don't know if maybe they start at one table and then the next time they visit the park, they go to the next one. They just go to a different table each time just to see how long it takes before we clean it up. I don't know. But whoever Mars is was already back yesterday, because I just cleaned that shit up yesterday afternoon, and already there was more shit on those tables. So it's Mars. And I kind of remember, because I said it was like an M name and I couldn't remember, but I guess because I think of Jason Mraz. Because Nick used to, from Nick's video diary, used to annoy me. But he would call him Jason Mars on purpose. And I'm like, that's not his name. His name is Jason Mraz. He's like, you mean Jason Mars? I'm like, no, I do not, Nick. God damn it. But, so yes, Mars was already there again. And Skylar likes dick in his mouth and pussy. Just so you're aware, what kind of person Skylar is. That was on a couple different tables, so really spreading the word, you know. I don't know if Skylar's the one doing it or somebody's doing it for him, but there you go. But yeah, I don't know why, like, I got in the mood for nachos, and I was thinking Taco Bell for some reason, because I think I somehow accidentally ended up with nachos, Bel Grande or something one time, because I usually only ever order Crunchwrap or the Mexican pizza. I don't know if I feel like I accidentally somehow ended up with some wrong order one time, and I ended up with nachos instead of what I ordered, which ended up being fine. So I got like nachos in my head. I want nachos. So I started looking through Taco Bell's menu. You know, I took a little break, you know, after cleaning the tables, whatever. Because the other guys were back by then. And I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't something else to do, like anything else more important. Because it's like the main boss, the interim, the guy that got voluntold after the previous supervisor got fired, apparently. The guy who's kind of supervisor in charge right now, he's working on getting somebody hired permanently for the position. But he did mention painting the walls at the pickleball court. So, but anyway, in between cleaning the tables and doing the walls, I sat down and I was like, I started ordering, you know, looking at the DoorDash. I got my first paycheck from the city today, so, plus I still have a bit of money, a little extra money left over from what I borrowed. So, the state still hasn't taken their money yet, though, so it's kind of like, just do it. Just do it already. Well, they might have by now. I haven't checked in a couple days. But, so yeah, I was looking at Taco Bell, and I was like, wait, I can have actual Mexicans make my nachos. So I got out of there, and I went to one of the local, a couple of the local Mexican restaurants are on there. So it's like, I'll just order my nachos. And whatever it was that I ordered looked really good. So, and it probably will be really good. I think I went with, this will only matter to people that are, I don't know if I saw Cancun on there. I don't know if Cancun's on DoorDash anymore. Playa Azul is, but I got El Monterey is what I ended up That was just the first one that I think that I saw. So that was the one that I ended up going with. But their stuff is usually pretty good. And just because I got some fried ice cream. So got a little treat for afterwards. After my nachos. But before all that, I kind of wish, because I started, nobody was there when I was done with doing my thing. So I started to walk home, and I got like up the road a little bit, and then one of the guys came by in the truck and they saw me, so they stopped and they picked me up and drove me home. So there's another at least 20-minute wait for my nachos to get here. Nachos and my ice cream. Is that? Oh, El Monterey has confirmed my order at 11:17, 2 minutes ago. Okay, good. So, but yeah, because I wasn't sure that anyone would be there to give me a ride home, because I almost put it at like 1:30, or like 1:20 to 1:30 or something. If I had it, would have been here by now, I guess. But it's like, well, I might have to walk home, and if I walk home, I'll be home closer to 1:30. So like the 1:40 time is probably a better choice, you know. I can wait that long, I guess, even if I do get home 40 minutes early. And I kind of did, so. But that gives me plenty of time to answer today's question. What is something widely popular that doesn't appeal to you? There are so many things. I'm one of those people, I never liked Seinfeld. I never liked Big Bang Theory. And it's something that I feel like I should have liked, Big Bang Theory, because it was like nerds. But I don't know. I feel like they're acting like nerds, if that makes sense. Like, it's Hollywood's idea of what a nerd is, instead of them like actually being like legitimate characters. They're like caricatures of what Hollywood thinks a nerd is, apparently. I mean, there's probably lots of references in there, I don't know, that I would have appreciated. I never enjoyed Big Bang Theory. I have seen a couple episodes. It's kind of like Bob's Burgers. When Bob's Burgers started, I didn't really like it either. But I have since seen some episodes that have tickled my fancy, like the Goonies episode. There was an episode where he gets stuck in the wall. Well, at first he's stuck in the wall, but he can get out. But it turns out that I think his mother-in-law comes to town or something, so he pretends to be stuck in the wall because he doesn't want to deal with her. That episode was okay. And then there was one, because, late night at Mom's, if I don't feel like going out for a Pokemon walk or whatever, there's always Adult Swim, or whatever on. There was an episode where he he takes a job on a cruise ship, and it turns out they get kidnapped or something, or by pirates or something. I can't remember exactly the idea of it. But yes, those episodes were okay. I've since seen some Bob's Burgers that I have enjoyed. I guess that's in terms of TV. I like or entertainment, movies, whatever. I've never had any interest in. People are like, you haven't seen Top Gun? No, I haven't seen Top Gun. Why the fuck would I watch Top Gun? I just don't like. It doesn't appeal to me at all. I've never seen Toy Story either, but at least that one does appeal to me. I've never seen Space Jam. These are things people get angry at me for. Like, you've never seen Toy Story? You've never seen Space Jam? Like, no. I've never seen all the Indiana Jones movies either. Like, these are ones that I intended to see at some point, but I just never have. But yeah, like Top Gun is like, it's not really military. I guess it's kind of military. But I guess it's also kind of a love story, but there's also, I guess, maybe some action. I guess I don't really know what Top Gun is about. I guess it's more of like a drama or something. I've never seen it, so I couldn't tell you. It's kind of like Titanic. I guess Titanic could maybe be a little bit interesting because there's some, there's excitement, I guess, action, who's going to make it off the ship, who isn't, blah, 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 But that always just was sold more as, like, the love story, like, between Leo and Kate. you know, even though she couldn't move over in the end, whatever, you know. So it's like, I mean, I've never had any interest in Top Gun. I think there's another one that people like, you've never seen blah 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 blah. And I'm like, no, never had any interest in it. Top Gun is one of those. I can't think of the other one. Football. I have no interest in football whatsoever. None. Most sports in general, any sports really. I just don't care to. Like, I remember, I guess it's called equestrianism, something. It was the horses that would jump over the gates and stuff. That used to come on TV. On Saturdays sometimes, and I guess I was bored enough that it's like, I mean, but that was interesting because it's like animals, you know, like animals are cool. I like animals. But yeah, I like watching people like try to jump over the poles, and you know, sometimes they'd knock them down or whatever. I mean, that was kind of interesting. That's about the only sport that I can ever think of that I had any interest in watching whatsoever. Maybe if basketball was a real thing. Maybe maybe then I could get into sports, but it's not. So, I'm sure there's probably quite a few fucking things. I guess having a family, that's widely popular. I don't know why. Having a significant other, I just don't care. I want nothing to do with it. Like kids, no. Other people's kids are fine, you know, because it's like other people are responsible for them, you know. Like, just you go, like, I'll fill you with sugar and then they have to deal with you, you know. That's kind of the thing. It's like, I can barely take care of myself. I've killed every houseplant that I've ever had, so it's like, maybe not a child. No, thank you. I like my silence and my freedom, and you know, so that's widely popular. The thing that I have like no fucking interest in whatsoever. Coming home and putting up with somebody else's bullshit, like, no. That's what I said the other day. It's like, I mean, relationships are hard work. It's like another full-time job, and I'm like, no thanks. I already got one of those that I don't want. So it's like, no thanks. No thanks. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty well established answer. Maybe it hit a few different marks, you know. Of course, I immediately went for TV entertainment. You know, that's kind of my doodle-daddly. Politics, I like. Everybody's like so passionate about what they believe in and whatever and blah 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 blah, and it's like politics. Like, I don't know, like, just none of it makes any sense to me. I'm like why are we banning things? Like, it seems like the system is just completely fucked no matter who gets where, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like shit is just fucking stupid. Shit is just fucking stupid. You know? I don't know. I haven't voted a single day in my life. Never have. Never been registered to vote. Don't give a shit. Like, I just feel like politicians, like, they just say pretty words. They just say what people want to hear to get the job that they want, you know, and then it's like, who knows if they'll actually do anything once they get in there. Or even if they try to do something, you know, there's the checks and balances to where, like, even if they attempt to accomplish something, you know, there's like, you know, they get vetoed. It was at the D-Generation X. That was, I think they actually put theirs toward their crutches, more so than, yeah, I just kind of like, I guess the world in general is like, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know if that's popular, or if people feel like, you know, a responsibility. Once again, it's a responsibility, I guess. It's like something you have to do, not something, you know, people necessarily want to do. Maybe, I mean, maybe they do want to. I don't know, but I don't know. Whatever, man. Whatever. You do you. Oh, goodness. I should still be awake once my food gets here. I've got like 10 minutes now. It's 1:29. It's getting closer. My nachos are getting closer. I was trying to think if there's like a food or something that's really popular that I don't. I pretty much like any food, like, or at least I'm willing to try it once. I still want to try sea urchin. Never got a chance to try that. I don't know about the blowfish, that if it's made wrong it can fucking kill you. Like, I mean, I'm curious. I mean, how many people a year die from that, though? Like, I'm not gonna go to, like, Billy Bob's, you know, blowfish shack or something. Like, I'm gonna go to, you know, I mean, it's gonna be, it would have to be a very expensive meal, because the person would have to know what the fuck they were doing so that I don't die, you know. So yeah, pretty much food. I pretty much eat it all. So, yeah. There's nothing to be discussed there. I don't know. Video games, people ask me all the time. I mean, I like video games. They're okay. I don't know. I just don't sit down and play them. I don't know. It just feels like they take forever. And of course, you know, sometimes, like, I feel like I miss stuff. Like, back in the day when we used to play computer games with my grandpa, like Seventh Guest, Phantasmagoria, the King's Quest games. I think there was a Space Quest, too, or something like that. Gabriel Knight, that was one of those point-and-click adventures, you know, where you would solve mysteries, or Myst, he played Myst, too. But he would always get the hint book. So it's like, you know, like, so many of these games, like, I was playing, shit. It's some kind of, like, nightmare game or something, where you're playing a kid, and you're going through this creepy world, whatever, creepy dream world or something. But there's these idols, little statues that you're supposed to find and break. And I found all 3 of those in the first level that I went through. But then there's, like, all of these gnomes. You can, like, hug the gnomes or something. And I missed, like, one of those. And it was even, like, I was trying to jump up on those crates because I felt like, because I think I saw a gnome up above. And I'm like, I think I can get to that guy. But I tried to, like, jump up on the boxes or on the fence or something. I was trying to jump up on the something to get to that gnome, and I couldn't, so I just gave up and, you know, sauntered off to, like, finish. But it's like, I hate feeling like I missed something, because then it's like, well, now I have to play the game again to, like, make sure I don't miss it. I mean, even if I don't know it's there, you know, like, I want to complete the whole fucking thing. But, so, I mean, I guess I enjoy video games just fine, like, if I sit down to play them, but I never do. I don't know. I guess maybe I feel like they're more effort that I don't... more work, more effort that I don't want to put in. But speaking of putting it in, I guess sex. People like sex a lot, and I don't have any, ever, so, you know. I guess that's another... you know, another thing that I can say. I got buzzed, speaking of that. My order has been picked up, and my dasher's on the way. And I only have, like, Oh, is that 12? No, that's 2 minutes of taping time left. Anyway. But yeah, so anyway, I guess that is your answer. My nachos are on the way, and I want to eat them. So, yes, I'm going to do that. Probably take a nap. I kind of want to go see Abigail tonight. That's the one where they kidnap this girl, and then it turns out she's a vampire. That looks fun. So I might go see... I do want to go see that, so I should probably set myself an alarm so I don't accidentally oversleep after I eat these nachos. And the ice cream. So, okay. But anyway, that's that. And I will see you for when I see you. And so will Minx.